is what portrays that democracy is deepening in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, I always remember the words of one of the oldest politicians, one of the elites in politics in Nigeria, who normally tell me that an average African politician is a potential rigger unless and until the opportunity is not given to him. Mr. Speaker, today I am happy the entire House unites under one platform that we need free, fair, and credible election in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, in the past, whenever we stand to speak, we will normally speak from maybe from ethnic, state, or party sentiment. But I'm happy today, Mr. Speaker, from the party leader, the majority leader, to deputy majority leader, to our friends in the other side, everyone is not happy with this issue of inconclusive election. And I think it is not speaking good of us as a nation. But I think what we need as a nation or as a house, because this is where we make laws. The way the majority leader put it, we are not the interpreters of laws. The responsibility of interpretation of laws lies with the judiciary. Now, we all agree there are shortcomings with our electoral laws. And I quite believe that there is a lot of imperfection in human laws. That is why it requires reform and changes day by day. Now, Mr. Speaker, it is up to the House to decide when to kickstart this process of amending our electoral laws, since we realize there are shortcomings. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, it is not about PDP, neither about APC. I'm sure the way my brothers in Kano are complaining is the same way the APC stalwart in Plateau are complaining. The APC people in Plateau felt like they are shortchanged by INEC, the way my brothers in Kano are feeling shortchanged by INEC. So, Mr. Speaker, the 360 of us, including the 109 senators, we have a lot of job to do within these 3 months to make sure that when we are leaving this very hollow chamber, we are leaving a legacy of amending the electoral process in Nigeria, so that in the forthcoming election of 2023, we are not going to have such kind of problem. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I urge every one of us, and I'm happy every one of us is not happy, is not in support of this inconclusive election. But what remains is for us to be focused in order to amend the Electoral Act within the remaining period of time of the lifespan of this assembly. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I want to urge my colleagues to support this motion, and I want to urge the leadership, particularly Honorable Jibril, Honorable Chairman Finance. Mr. Speaker, sir. Oh, sorry, Finance. Mr. Speaker, this is a clarion call, because I'm sure, Mr. Speaker, yourself, you are a victim of this circumstance. So I'm not from Bauchi, but I'm reading from the pages of newspaper and from YouTube a presentation of one lady with regard to the result in Tafawa Balewa, whereby the woman declared that, yes, the collation from the wards, the only difficulties or pressure they underwent through, it was during the announcement. But at Bauchi, the man in charge decided to maybe declare the result inconclusive. So I'm not in the coalition area in Kano. But I'm sure with the presentation of Madaki and many other people, what transpired in Kano is the same thing. What transpired in Plateau is the same thing. So there are shortcomings in our laws, and we need to revisit them. So I urge you, Mr. Speaker, to please, as a matter of urgency, constitute a committee to look into this issue, because we are not a tribunal. I'm sure if any party has issue, they should approach the tribunal, because the interpretation of the laws lies with the judiciary. But we here, we can make laws. So I want to urge Mr. Speaker, as a matter of urgency, to constitute a committee to look into this issue, so that by the time we are leaving, we'll be leaving a very good legacy for those who will be contesting election in the year 2023. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.